This picture, looks like some civil engineer talking about the farmers regarding to allocate some land for the construction of highway or some buildings related to the development of a public and infrastructure for the future generations. So he is describing to the farmers that we want this land under this survey numbers, and you all are requested to come to the RTO office or sorry, not registration office or some roads and development office to speak to them and take their land for the purpose of development of their surroundings by building roads and buildings for the welfare of the people present in that village.
My perception for this picture is, here is the BSc agriculture graduate and he is educating the people in the village and how to cultivate and which season which crops they have to sow. He's educating everyone and he's telling in which season they have to cultivate which crops, and he's educating about the pesticides to the farmers.
In my perspective, and the person who are standing and talking about is one election officer, and remind that members are in village members, and that officer give awareness about election and what are the perspectives are giving and what are the benefits and uses of the election, and depending on election time, some of the members are not voting, it not used to vote her voter ID, and thank you.
So my perspective, he is agriculture officer who is teaching about how to for teaching about farmers what they do and what not to do. And nowadays technology is developing, so he teaches how to use modern technology through farming, and he teaches which kind of pesticides we use. That's it.
In my perspective of view, this picture has a greater meaning. The plot of the picture was set up in a village, and we can see a person who is guiding farmers. He is a BSc organic agriculturist, and he is saying that what crop need to be planted like during the season. I think it's paddy crop because there is a Kharif season, so most of them village people do not have enough knowledge regarding what kind of plant to be planted at different intervals of seasons. So he is guiding the people to plant and get a good cost for the crop, and he is explaining farmers to not to use pesticides because most of the time organic farming is which is growing rapidly these days, and with using pesticides it causes like something chemicals. By using it food get damaged and consumers also can affect their health, and this is my perspective of view.
In my perspective, he was an engineer. He want to encourage them to come to the factories and do work. Then they will get a work and be more concentrated on their work, and they will not be become laziness, and they need to develop their skills by going to the industries and by going their industries. He was guiding them how to work in the industries. In my perspective, this is my.
As per my perspective, he is a civil engineer, and he came for that to educate the farmers, and he he grant a job to them to work as workers in the civil engineering construction, and he asked to help them to construct the building, and he also tell that he's going he's going to construct road so that in villages it is good for them. And he asks for him he asks for them to help us. And thank you.